Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Tailgate Insider of the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Brooks Monaghan. 3 games to go in the season, Coach, and these 3 games now pretty huge for you. And we talked after the match the other day, the 1-0 loss to Houston. Team, especially the whole team, they're in unfamiliar territory right now. Lost 3 in a row, kind of a rough weekend, 2-0 loss to Rice, 1-0 loss to Houston. So we'll see where this experience is able to kind of play through over the next few weeks.
Yeah, it's very tough times, and we're at where we're at, and we've got to regroup. And we talked with the group today and just talked about, you know what, every day is so important because this team, we have to focus on getting better and getting prepared for the conference tournament and, you know, getting to a point where we're able to win that thing. And, you know, as a staff, we're 100% behind these kids. You know, it's been tough, you know, missing some key players, and, you know, it forces you to put other players in different positions, and, you know, things just haven't quite gone our way. And like you said, we're not used to that. But we have to figure it out. You know, we have to figure it out. We have the team we have right now, and we're confident that we can get this thing going, and it's just going to take, you know, putting your head down and doing the work.
Let's go back to last week. Tell us, just kind of give us your thoughts on that 2-0 game against Rice.
Man, that was just a rough game. And, you know, I think from my staff to every player on this team, it was probably the worst performance that we've had in a long time, and for every kid on this team ever. You try to forget about that. You know, the worst thing is it was on national television. You know, there's nothing you can do. But you know, moving to Sunday, it was much improved. We talked a lot about getting back to our style and keeping the ball, possessing the ball. And I thought we did a good job of that. You know, if you look at Sunday, obviously the shots 18-6. Rarely does the team with, you know, 6 beat the team with 18, but it's soccer, and I mean, it's sport, so it happens. But I thought Sunday was a big improvement, but we still have a ways to go to get back to where we were, and then obviously we want to take it another step. But you know, it's this group, I mean, you know, we've known it from the very beginning. You know, we've got a young group, but it's a very talented group. And right now, it's how are we going to deal with this adversity, you know, and your character is truly going to shine right now and this weekend, and hopefully we can come together and get it done.
You talked about that match with Houston, the first half. A couple of things I think probably you look back on. First half, you dominated as far as possession and shots, and it kind of had to be in the back of your mind while we dominated, but we haven't been able to put the ball in the back of that. Their keeper was outstanding. She made some outstanding saves. Then you go to the second half, they get that first goal, and it looked like they kind of got the girls back on their heels a little bit, but then it came back, and you made a press late in that match.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I mean, we talked at halftime. We were pleased with the way we were playing. We just felt that we needed to have a little bit more hunger in the final third, and felt good going into the second half. And, you know, unfortunately, a misplayed ball that was picked off, and then boom, they score. And the next thing you know, yeah, we panicked a little bit, but I felt like we got ourselves together a bit and, you know, gave ourselves a chance. We had some great chances. As you said, their keeper made some big saves, but that's what keepers are supposed to do. So it was tough. It was tough, but you know, the past is the past. You know, today was our first day, obviously, after, you know, we were off yesterday, but our first time together as a group again. And, you know, the kids were positive, the kids were working hard, and, you know, I think, you know, they're ready for this. They'll be ready for this weekend.
Well, despite the loss, you don't want to let that diminish. It was senior day against Houston, and what a run the senior class has had. And it's not over for the senior class. We've got 3 matches left in the regular season and the conference tournament, and then you see what happens there.
Yeah, no, a special group of girls, you know, have done amazing things. You know, they've all won 4 championships and been a big part of that. And, you know, it was disappointing to send them out, you know, their last game, you know, not getting a W. But, you know, we talked afterwards, you know, we had a little ceremony afterwards, and, you know, I said it wasn't about one game, it's about a career. And that's the same thing with this program. You know, right now, you know, we've hit a roadblock, but what this program has done, what this program is about, we just can't let a couple games affect us. We have to be bigger than that, and you know, I keep going back to just putting our head down and getting back to work and do what it takes and do what got us here, and that was working hard. So, and like I said, the mentality is there, and you know, we've got our hands full. The last 3 games, all on the road against tough competition, people, you know, clawing, trying to get into the conference tournament, looking at us as we're vulnerable, you know, with the losses that we've had. So we expect teams to come out flying against us, and we're gonna have to be ready. We're gonna have to be ready to compete, and you know, if we can continue to take these little steps these last few days, we'll be there.
The good thing for you, the positive is that everyone on this team that's not a freshman, whether they're seniors, juniors, or sophomores, done nothing but play for winners. They're going to expect to win when they go on the pitch, even though, like you said, you may have hit a little roamback and other teams may look at you as vulnerable. Your squad expects to win when they go on the field, and now you got to see if that and hope that experience pays off for you.
Yeah, that's it. You know, and you say experience, but unfortunately, you know, we don't have a lot of experience. Right. But those players that are experienced, they've got to make sure and you know, the young players have to feed off of the older players who do have that experience and lead the way. You know, every team goes through some tough times, and like I said, it's how you respond. And you know, that's what we talked about today. Your true character is going to shine, and this is where we need it. You know, we've got to really step up and you know, keep saying it, but work hard and you know, if we do that, then we're going to give ourselves a good chance. But it will be no easy games left. Every game is going to be extremely tough, and we're going to have to be at our best.
Tell us about this two-game road swing to start it off. You'll have one next week, but Tulsa and SMU, tell us about those clubs.
Yeah, both very good teams. You know, I mean, Tulsa, I'm very good friends with the coach, and every year he continues to move that program in the right direction. And then moving on to SMU, they've got a new coach who used to be the coach at Texas. He's doing a great job with that team. I mean, SMU beat Central Florida. I mean, in this conference, it seems like everybody's beating everybody, right. You know? And so on any given day, anybody can beat each other. And like I said, the best team on the day is going to win. You know, can we be the best team on Friday and then on Sunday? Can we really show up to play? Can we play with passion? Can we play with, you know, heart? And if we do, well, I like our chances. But again, no easy game here this weekend. Both tough games, and we'll have to be at our best.
Before we wrap it up, you just touched on something very key this year, the conference. A lot of parity within the conference. There's not 2 or 3 teams head and shoulders above everyone else. We were looking at the conference standings the other day, and there was like 1 point separating at that point Rice from, I believe, this 6th or 7th or even 8th place team. It's really bunched up. Yeah,
once you get to conference tournament, whoever makes it, it's going to be anybody's game. You know, it's going to be anybody's game. And like I was saying earlier, I mean, right now our focus is getting better day to day. You know, dealing with the players that we have. And, you know, if we're fortunate to get some other players back, that's a bonus. But it's just working hard every day and trying to improve. You know, from not just one practice to the next, but from one game to the next.
All right, well, Coach, best of luck this weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks.
That is Head Coach Brooks Monaghan. I'm Jeff Brightwell. This is the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.